to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vamp.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
That's right.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
Stop being so mean.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead.
It's your sister!
A few scraps of paper.
The rightful
Blackmailer
heir.
wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained.
Proof
Drop
that
of
she's an
wine,
alcoholic.
looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop,
Hop,
hop!
hop.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Oh,
Your Grace
accent.
wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
On the top row.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sara too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high.
The shit.
It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a
'Cause you're
chance to
broke.
partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
Oh no.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint Real, it is
Bet
Saint
he wouldn't be
Real.
alive if he was
We
ever
must ride to
mistaken.
Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
A firm hand.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
Don't
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases
I
me to
trust
see
his
you
stash.
gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes,
Still
Your
kind of
Grace.
douchey. 2 names.
Witcher, are you
From
ready?
Trailer park. Oh, I like this, but damn. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
PlayStation time loading times. PlayStation 5 loading times. Very much so looking forward to it. Probably can't afford it at launch though.
This
hell, why didn't
vampire,
you just
have
go
you
there?
ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately,
Riding
only
dirty.
another vampire can kill a vampire.
No.
Slow now.
There we go. Close. Look at that. Synchronicity. Oh, excuse me. Anna Henrietta.
Hunters have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Oh, she hit me
Stay
with the
back, your
hookah.
grace. We shall see to this.
No hunters.
Help!
Hunters.
Save us!
Got you. I'm coming.
Back, you beast! Begone!
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, Damien.
Help! Save us!
Keep doing what you're doing. Nothing. Bitch. Oh, he's real, Damien. You got him.
Back, you beast!
You got him, Damien.
Begone!
What are you doing?
Help! Save us!
Oh my God! The captain, and he's gonna take.
Back, you beast!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate we happened
Guard
to
it.
save
Our lives.
Hooray!
Why would you got in the cart? Nothing. Wow. What the fuck is my horse over there?
Whoa!
They summoned us.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Obtusa.
Oh my God.
An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire? Geralt! Why do you...
I'm scared. A big ass nose. Yeah. Ooh. Big ass moon.
You call that escorting Her Illustrious Highness? What were you thinking?
What are you talking
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher,
the
next
fuck are you
time
talking
keep
about?
close.
about? You left me.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Yeah,
Doubtless
give up
you've
the
heard
act.
of the Beast of Beauclair.
We know.
Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall
he shouldn't
order
hit
the
hands.
salon prepared at once.
That
I'm
won't be
gonna say the
necessary.
N-word.
As you can see,
Sup.
we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally.
Say
Might
it.
I ask then what
Say
has
it, man.
brought
Let
you
it
to
out.
Castel Ravello?
He's already suspicious.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Saw that
He
sign.
has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course.
N-I-G-G.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
That's definitely Habib Ali's. Huh. Well, we know it was
Some
you.
of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past, I took stock of the inventory. All was
If
accounted
you're still
for.
there, do you play Witcher?
The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Where are you in the story?
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Son Real. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it.
Damn.
In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect
Are
to hear
you playing the
answers.
DLC?
Remind me.
Yes,
Where
this
is
is
this
Blood
Son
and
Real
Wine.
stored?
in
If you haven't played
the
it
main
yet,
cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
it's
I
great.
shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Also, it's another
Of
place
course, Your Grace.
where you can make a
Here
lot of
it is.
money.
Come,
Because it's like a
Witcher.
ritzy spot. And you can sell things for a lot more.
I did nothing wrong.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Allow me. Oh, okay. Blood and Wine is about.
I already finished the game in the Hearts of Stone DLC but never played Blood and Wine.
Oh, you should. It's so long. It's like 40 hours.
So
I
where
think.
do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present.
That's a great.
Here's the
It's just a
inventory
great
ledger.
story. Hearts of Stone is very good too. What'd you choose at the end of Hearts and Stone? Hearts of Stone.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit
I
said
asked
the
because
stain
I
came from the
usually
1269 vintage.
Help
Let's
our
find
friend,
it.
but then I really wanted the thing for Roach, so I got this cool new
Ervelous.
the saddle.
I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Got it.
Est.
I think it's
Think
upstairs.
everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world.
The good ending
Castel
where you
Ravello
save
is
the guy.
famous for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually save him too. I really like him because he looks like David Beckham, and he's super cool.
San Real. Barrels are dated
But
1268.
Close.
yeah, I let
not quite the
God
right
have him
year.
this time. Have his story.
I have a feeling we'll find something awry.
That's what I love about The Witcher. How hard and how heavy the decisions are. They're so real. Hey, found it.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Do you have any questions for me? I play Witcher a lot. I might be able to help you out. Any tips or anything?
Full.
Haha, Jinx.
Full.
Oh, excuse me. Jeez,
This one's full too.
last one.
Full.
Have you already finished the game?
Yeah, I finished it about 3 times. New Game Pluses every time.
This one's full
I
too.
play this game a lot.
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead
It's
end,
like
I'm afraid.
for me, it's like
Full
RuneScape.
they
I
are.
play RuneScape a lot.
The question is, are they full of Sonreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
This is my This is my first game playthrough. So see, it's not a New Game Plus. I wish I could get this whole tree here. I can't. I really want that shockwave. I saw some guy playing PC, and he has like a unlimited stamina. And it's such a sick move. Find a tapping hammer. I have a hammer.
Got the taps.
Thank
Then
you
get to
for
work.
joining me.
Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
You're my first commenter. I appreciate that.
So,
I have a feeling we'll find something awry. I have a feeling we'll find something
Okay,
awry.
tell me. Oh, all of them? Oh, jeez. Can I taste?
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel.
So like shit
The
water?
fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio, let's see what he has to say about it.
The fucking rat.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace,
I finished the game and got
You
the ending
are a
where
step
Ciri
away
died.
from
I
losing
want
your
to
head.
play again to get the
Speak the
best
truth
ending,
and
but the
you
game
might
is too
yet
long.
keep it.
Yeah, for me the game's not long enough. I just keep doing side things over and over. I don't want the story
admit
to
it.
end.
I sold a barrel of Sonreal.
Yeah, I've never had Ciri
I
die.
beg you to forgive me.
Well, how do you choose
Why
your
did you do
choose
it?
your decisions? I always try to
I couldn't
not hurt
resist.
people and try to be like the good guy.
The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I
I
provide
understand, though. The
not
game
enough?
is very long.
I wished to buy back my family's estate.
But before you know it, it's
Here,
over. Like the situation
nothing
I'm
is
in.
truly
Just
mine.
finished the main story
I
maybe
fell
2
roof
days
over
ago.
my head,
But I was doing that
ample
and Hearts of
food to
Stone
eat,
at the same time, so I finished them
What
both
is a
around the same
nobleman
day.
without land of his own?
Now I'm just finishing Blood and Wine. Just moving forward with it now.
I shall tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
But I'm really excited for the new game plus, so I can sell
Who'd you sell
everything
the
and
wine
just
to?
get all the
A
money in the
few
game from
weeks
all
past at the pheasantry, a rich
all the
nobleman
merchants, and
approached
then I'll
me.
have a lot of money to start
He
with.
called himself a
in New Game
diplomat,
Plus.
well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even
I
a
always
drop
get the
of
bad ending
Sonreal.
in Blood and Wine.
He was
I
to
don't know.
serve as
I always
intermediary.
think I do the right thing,
This
like,
man's
I said,
name.
but
He never
I always get the
refused
bad
it.
ending.
He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to
I hate
hail
playing
from
in Ciri.
Sintra.
When
I've no
you,
Sintri
like,
in
live through her
aristocrat
memories
at
or whatever.
court.
I hate playing Ciri.
Really thought nobody'd find
Look at
out.
this guy. He was a peasant,
I was a
and she
fool,
placed him
very
as
foolish.
some high-ranking
I
dude.
beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
Who'd you sell?
This man,
He never...
I've
Oh, is that okay?
wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
And Blood and Wine, I
met
think you should
under
definitely
the
play.
cover of darkness
Definitely grab that
in
as soon
the
as you have the
ruins
money
of
for it.
Fort
It's
Astra.
just really fun.
A dozen or so
It's
men
not like
came
a
to
Hearts of
collect.
Stone or...
Armed
It
men.
gets dark towards the end of the
The
story,
kind
but
that
all the
stink of
secondary
trouble.
missions you have,
I had
there's
hauled
like
the
there's like
barrel
a
there.
tournament you can participate
They
in.
transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say,
You get some special
a
armor,
few days passed.
like knightly
A
armor, all in
messenger
your name,
arrived.
some collectible
He
stuff.
said
It's cool.
they wished to buy another barrel, and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
God, he's gonna get
Your
beheaded.
Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight.
Ugh.
Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon.
High
must answer for
treason.
this
That's
crime.
like death.
High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree
How do you feel
with
about the Netflix
you. We will
show?
do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
I'm not excited for it.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Save that screenshot. Gotta stay hydrated. Can't keep out of stalking.
Relax. Now we wait.
I didn't watch it because I didn't like the trailer.
Yeah. I saw that guy getting choked in that turn. That was a funny meme. Extreme choking. Yeah, it just seems to me like it's just like Netflix has so much money. It just feels like it's not. I love the game so much. Didn't read the book. Witcher 3 is my first Witcher experience. It just feels like it's just not in the right place. The heart's not there. It feels like it's a money grab. I saw the trailers. I don't know, isn't he supposed to be poor and dirty? He just looks way clean, and I don't know. I thought Henry Cavill. My initial thoughts. I don't, you know, I'm probably gonna watch because it's The Witcher. But yeah, I'm very good at not watching things I don't trust. And it's not looking too hopeful for me. It just doesn't feel right. I know it's gonna be a lot of Hollywood romance and all this stuff. Unnecessary things. Yeah, see, that's so sick. I want everything updated. No one dies on my watch. Whoa, damn! How about this? Oh, it's stuck. Oh. Look at how long they take to do that. Another punch in the jaw.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me. Well, you did, if you're in her service and she trusted me. How about that?
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it.
Oh,
At
damn,
any
I heard
rate,
his
I
feelings.
see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, sometimes what's
Let
read
us
and
go
what's
to her
given to you
grace.
isn't really
She
how it
awaits
comes off.
nearby.
That could be better.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Oh my god. Politics is crazy.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your
The
mother.
bounty hunter? Oh, okay.
Once
Killing
again,
one.
who sent you?
His
Your
name is
nuns lover.
Dog.
They call
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Big scary.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Yeah, sometimes there are plays
I'm
that you
probably
have to...
gonna start playing the game again because of
Barrels.
watching this.
Where were you gonna take them?
Yeah, I hope you
don't
play
know.
Blood and Wine, man.
Captain, need that
If you're
rope
gonna start
after
from the
all.
beginning, yeah, you have a
truly
long
don't
trek ahead
know.
of you.
Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go.
Yeah, sometimes I'll
But
just
he
watch
lies
people
over
stream and
there,
I'm like,
dead.
yeah, I'm gonna
That
get
one.
on.
The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port.
Yeah,
But
if you
where
if
this
you
one
wanna
was
if
bound,
you want
I
if you
don't
ever
know.
stream,
I
I'll
speak
watch.
true. You must believe
I'm gonna
me.
check my comments. I'll find your name and I'll follow you.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
I really hope
Captain,
you get
need that
the
rope
DLCs
after all.
if you
I
have a
truly
chance.
don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go.
This game
But he lies
has a
over
bunch
there,
of
dead.
replayability.
That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
And like I said, I play this a lot. I can give you hints, tips and tricks and stuff. If you have money problems or where are these barrels going or anything else.
Barrels.
I don't.
I already asked you that.
The
Who hired you?
he'll kill me.
Bitch, I'll
Oughta
kill
be
you.
worried about me right now. Who is he?
This is not my
Go on,
actual
man.
account.
Spit it out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Centurion. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know
You can
he
just
must
leave a
have the
message
man for
with
his
your
kid.
actual account name
That's what they said, that we were working
or a
for
private
the
message,
Centurion.
whatever.
I don't
If you
know
want me to
anything
watch your
else.
streams.
I swear it.
I only have one account. It's this.
Take him away. Throw him in the
Do you
dungeon.
stream?
He shall await
Any other
trial
games,
there.
or is Witcher your game? Like, what's your favorite game that you're
Captain,
playing
we
now?
ride to town.
Like, I play Witcher.
Gather
almost
your
I'm
every
men
day.
gonna
and seek out
steal
the
my mom's
Centurion.
credit card
Someone
and
else
buy the
must have seen him,
DLC.
must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace.
I just asked,
I'll
but don't get
report to
yourself
the
in
palace
trouble.
as soon as I learn anything.
I think
I
it,
shall
I think it
Just
might be
kidding.
on sale.
Palace.
Oh, okay,
Our
good.
mission has not yet ended.
Well, it's like 15
The
bucks.
Witcher and I will await you
kind
at the
of
guard
a lot
post
for
near the
DLC,
port.
but it's probably the best bang for your buck DLC that I've ever seen.
Let's go
I
to
mean,
town.
it's 40 hours. You know, you see all the awards it's gotten. very long, and it's very funny too. They're fun quests, which I'm not gonna spoil for you. They're just silly.
But I'm probably gonna get it.
All right, cool. You won't regret it. There are plenty of videos reviewing it. Just try to watch spoiler free because if you like this game, yeah, I want you to enjoy Blood and Wine. It's
late.
it's a great story. So just going
Relax,
in,
he'll
just knowing
come.
nothing about it.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit.
Nice.
He managed to steal
This
ducal
part.
wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
He slipped up. Well, he's definitely a middleman.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he
What
could
game
still
have you
know
been
our
playing? What's your
blackmailer's
game?
identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
It's your boy.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life.
Damn.
And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Always aim for the knee. I gotta show off.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now,
I've been playing
the
Top
port
5
warehouse where the
online.
wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who
I
had
want
hired it out.
to change the way
This
my
proved
text
to
is
be a
speech
beggar, a
Top
stand-in.
5? What is that?
We found him.
What
He
game?
admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease. A man he
I
met
think
while
I can
begging.
actually check the comments. Oh, GTA 5. Okay, cool. Wow, Grandma's Dick Cheese. That's your name. I
There,
played GTA.
fate
Never
lent us
played
a
online
hand.
though. It looks fun.
A
Just
waitress
never got into it.
recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who
How
spoke
do you like
with a
it?
Cintrian
Well, I actually want to tell you a
accent.
story first.
What
My
did he
first
look like?
time playing GTA Online,
Her
there was this
description was
guy
not helpful.
floating, and
Handsome,
he was just
well
dropping
dressed with a
bunches
beard.
of cash,
No distinguishing marks.
and I picked up like
This could be
like
anyone.
over $1 million.
But she remembered his female
Put it in the bank
companion
quickly.
very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
It's not
Seen
only
her.
one and only story from
I've
GTA.
heard of her. She's said to be gifted.
I play story
very.
games, mostly
same.
RPGs.
We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her
When I switched to
servants.
PS4, I
A
didn't get a
chambermaid
chance to. I
claimed
traded in
Cecilia
my
is to meet a
PS3, so I
Cintrian
didn't get a
gentleman
chance to
tonight.
tell
She'd
any of my
invited
online
him to a
friends from my
reception
past
mounted by
games,
the Mandragora.
get their new IDs or anything. So I didn't come over to PlayStation 4 with any friends.
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive
Do you watch
cabal.
any other
Artistic
YouTubers, like
elites.
their videos,
Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons
like
are
gaming
invited.
channels?
All arrive in elaborate
I have a-
masks
I have a
and
few.
drink and flirt.
Modest Pelican,
Gotta
Indie
nab the
Mouse.
Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher.
Maybe, yeah,
I
it's
shall
just
gather my
those
men,
two.
surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
You should check
Duchess
them
is
out, they're
right.
cool.
Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Oh, there are a
Geralt
couple who
and
play
I.
Witcher too. There's
In that sort of
Exportalis
company, the Witcher
and
could
Witcher
use my
George
help.
if you want to check out their videos.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora
They're very
always
into it
assembles
also.
at the same place.
They do
A
lore
residence in
videos,
Oatville.
stories.
It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Ooh.
Rat the Cintrian. But
Awesome.
we'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
him.
Put on clothes I need to work so appropriate for this already. Go shopping now. Ooh.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Does he play Gwent? I'm about that.
Do you
luck.
have PS
I
Plus?
hope you get the bastard.
I don't have PlayStation Plus. No point in saying I used to, but yeah, I don't have PS Plus. I've just been playing. When I used to play a lot, I did, but then what had happened was, let me go there. No, I'll just walk there. What happened was I was just working so much and I didn't have much time to play, so I stopped PS Plus. But now I quit my job and yeah, just sort of playing games, doing what I want. Started streaming. It's so tough, you know. But you guys to stream, so if you look to stream, you know. Yeah, no PS Plus. Maybe I'll grab it again just because I'm playing more, so it'll be worth it. Nothing's really I'm looking forward to though. Like even Cyberpunk 2077, not really looking forward to it. Call of Duty haven't played since Black Ops 1. Death Stranding didn't even touch it. Sekiro didn't touch it. You know. Oh, that's a new marker. The hell? Yeah, no new games have been really catching my attention.
Guess there's a channel.
Wow, what a mean thing to do.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair. Oh, oh!
The fuck is it?
Uh.
Alright, let's get some fresh clothes. Do I have any fresh clothes? Oh, I obviously gotta take my swords off. I mean, honestly, what could be better than my birthday suit? Ooh wee. He's still upset beating him at Gwent. He hasn't moved.
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
I want that shirt.
All just.
I
Ooh, damn. That's gonna look so good on me. Tell him. These tight ass leather pants.
ever your servant, sir.
I don't know what he's wearing, man. Oh, sorry.
I don't know how to play Gwent.
Gwent is super fun. I play on easy. I don't take it too seriously. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, Gwent's everywhere, so if you want me to play around, if you want to see me play, just let me know. Oh man, that's kind of fresh. Ooh. Let's see how it looks with the glasses. Oh damn! Oh my gosh. Get me a sweet little what?
Stock center
What are you
whip
talking about? This
await
isn't good?
those running riot. Our duchy values.
What the fuck? I did put on clothes.
Ah. All
Oh, you want this? Oh fuck. Soiree? What does that mean? Oh man. Oh, I'm about that shit for no reason. I got the costume party. Alright. I have my ass ears. The hell? I'll put my soul test mask. Ooh, vampire mask. I don't know what hit him. What the hell? Wolf mask, too cheesy.
Where are you from?
Wolf mask, too cheesy. I am from Connecticut. I'm very close to New York City. How about yourself? Oh my god. Trying to put down the shirt. What the freak? I'm such a cheapo too. I don't like wasting money. So that's not the case though. Put the red back on. Alright, with the wolf mask. Jeez. How sorry is this? Oh my god.
Ah. Thank
Ever your servant, sir.
Sir?
I'm from Switzerland.
Oh wow, that's cool. Like Swiss cheese.
I don't speak English very well.
Oh, that's all good. Well, GTA 5 is a great game to play. So you don't even need English. Witcher 2, I don't think they have a language. What language do they speak in Switzerland? Witcher comes in a lot of, I think it's like 4 or 5 languages, or French, Portuguese, Spanish, Russian even. I think even Japanese too, yeah, it comes in a bunch of languages. Man, I probably need to buy a new one. I'm upset.
French, Italian, and German.
Oh, that's cool. Speak a bunch of languages. I speak English, and I can't really read this language, but I speak Bangla too. I'm from Bangladesh, little country next to India.
Ah.
Yeah, you're ripping me off, man. Why do you have that on? I hate wasting money. Oh, at least it's one. Never had her looking mask.
Ever your servant, sir.
This doesn't work. Ew. I don't give a shit anymore. Definitely some type of glitch. Dun dun. Italian, German, and French. Those are sick languages. I say that because I only speak English, so it's like some cool languages. Oh look, I'll tell you something funny, but I won't tell you the story about it. See these big beautiful balls?
Nice tune.
Bolas. See, I get to touch them.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Oh, gotta block it. See, now I got an extra bonus. I get extra life.
Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Dum dum dum.
Actually, if that's the case, I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna look fresh. Put my glasses back on. Damn, I'm definitely getting a wife. Ooh. Wee. What the hell? In the mountain. Oh, in the alley. A call from a girl. Damn, I look fine as hell if I do say so myself.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Damn, it's nighttime. She's late as hell. Left leg is in the concrete. Ooh wee. Oh, the
Well,
bloodline.
well.
Oh, no.
I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear.
I swear to God, if you
brought
give me a
you
wolf
one.
mask.
Put it on.
The one I had. Oh. Oh, well.
Any idea why they
I
wear
don't think I saw
masks?
that on sale.
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Soiree
That
started.
kind of party.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
You know how I do. Second best looking Witcher next to Lambert. According to Yennefer.
How do we find the Sintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
Whoa.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Oh.
Shame. You would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy
They
to
have the
identify
same earrings
anyone
on.
in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Thanks, my boy.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Oh, I need a screen.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns
You'll
this.
need to go because
Woman in
where
the
I
black
live it's
dress,
already
there
3
on
am.
the balcony.
Got her.
Hey, Grandpa's
Doesn't wear a
Dixie.
mask.
Thanks for joining me. It was
It would
super
be
fun having
pointless.
someone to watch
All
me.
would know her anyway.
If you want to leave me your name
Kuviri
or anything
Orchid.
like that,
Let's
you know,
look for
I'll
it.
give you a follow
If
back.
we find Cecilia,
Thanks again.
we'll
Have a
find the
good night.
Centrian.
Do you fear taking a bath?
I beg your pardon.
Please do not disturb. One false move is ruinous to the entire communal effort.
Oh man, where are your pants? Oh,
Welcome.
he needs a grill.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Favorite color is green.
Your emotions. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Hit it with the book.
Lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine!
Some red represent pain. Excuse me. Thank you. Pain above. You know what I'm saying? All those. You know what I'm saying? All this. Ooh.
That's my main channel.
Messages. Comments. Sub-Zero. Alright, man. Cool. I'd appreciate that. Bye. Have a good night. You're both
Please
blue.
do not disturb. One false move could prove ruinous to the entire
Purple. Ooh, I like that. Purple is like royalty. You know how I do.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Right? Yeah, he knows. Excuse me, I'm trying to get yellow. Oh, can I get yellow? I have all of it. There. And blue. Purple. And then it's gonna be offset a little bit, you know? Just 'cause you never know what life's gonna throw. Boom.
Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Oh my god, marry
You
me.
look to me an artist of immense
You know.
talent.
Curveball! Oh man, that's art.
Voila! Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My grace,
Hey, hey.
the
You're
painting
welcome.
depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance. Yes? How might I assist?
Exactly what I try to aim.
It must be someone famous, I tell
Hey,
you.
you're welcome.
Talent, exceptional truth.
I'm just gonna hang around here and just like listen to it.
It's a shame that I
Need I remind
Yeah, you know.
Please do not disturb.
Hey, she said stop.
I assist? Yes? How might I assist?
How fares your health, sir?
Good to see. My regards.
Oh, yeah.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
He says that everything's blurry.
This is definitely done. Let's go.
Your boards, as you've
More
made no
money on
efforts to
green.
understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
The metaphor. What else would they think of? If they can't agree, they will cut the line. And you, constant struggle.
Look at him, he's cheating. His legs on the.
Need I remind you that neither did you.
Look at this cheat right here using that. How do I? What do I? Oh yeah.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Hey, this is a great party.
Such talent. Exceptionally true. My, would I ever love to meet him. It's a shame he didn't come alone.
Need I remind you that neither did you.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're an open.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
We back. I mean, he's alright. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ow! I think that's impressive. Oh! Miss Anna Henrietta, watch this. Okay, that's it, that's it. Right. Okay, that's not fair. Let's go, boo.
It's an outrage. Cecilia never should have performed tonight. You should have.
It seems someone decided otherwise.
That someone knows nothing of true art. It shall be you next time. Trust me, I shall have a word with Oriana personally.
Wow, this guy. I mean, he's in there. Excuse me, I'm just a plumber. Just need a plum. You're blowing my cover.
Sure, it's an original.
My employer responds. Besides, have you not?
They never should have invited me. Well, they didn't invite me, actually. It's really helping my escapades. Excuse me. God, always in my way.
Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Exception of the end. I don't know what that meaning.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence. It
Come,
is
let's
irrelevant
look in the
to the
alcove.
work's ultimate
Oh
meaning.
my God. It's like a bar nowadays.
Exceptional.
Please do not disturb.
Oh yeah, the fountain.
Where are you?
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Shit. Let's go then. You and me together.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Oh, that doesn't give
Never
it away, that
suspected you
butcher.
believed in such things.
This is a gorgeous skin. But nothing compared to you. Bomb to bomb.
Hello.
Damn, that is that not rendered yet? Damn. That's it. Oh, wait, okay. That's it. Back to business. FBI.
I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious.
What an
So much time I spent polishing that one-man
Ooh.
play.
What is this? The Besotted Witcher by Francois. Slid over here. Oh no. Oh, it's definitely her. What a Titanic moment. That was a pretty funny scene. He's not as good as he thinks.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
Oh wow, never mind.
Mm-hmm. It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's
My
sake,
God.
do not move.
Could have sworn it was like a
Wow.
terrible painting.
Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself
Wow.
wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
Oh, because he only ever paints nude.
When he learned
What a
I
creep.
only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition.
She's all
I've
into it?
always longed
She's like,
to paint her.
shit.
Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Ooh.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
Painters on
To
my
meet
body, shake
me?
them off.
But why?
Centrian Noble you came here
Your
with. Wanted to
ample
ask you about him.
Answers.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Oh, goddammit.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many
Tall.
here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
What if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Please go.
Aren't they evil?
My regards. Listen up.
As for that stag, what are you sure?
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
I remind you, it's
Made of fistech. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Love letter penned
bet
on a
this was
napkin.
written by Dandelion.
Look,
You're forever fed, you know. Yeah, but where
Oh,
hasn't
my
Dandelion
amour,
been?
my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
The great one.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Bravo, dearest. Trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will.
Can't take it anymore. Yo, move.
As I said, oh, allowed. Nothing I can do.
He must have not seen my
We
painting.
must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito. On state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
He screamed. First of all, keep your
I
mouth
hope
shut.
we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she
Probably
went
dead.
with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask. And he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Oh god, that's just signing his death warrant.
I'd give my
Quickly,
life
upstairs.
for Her Grace.
I'd blow my horn for you, but I just don't care. Oh yeah. Stop that one. Okay. Stop that one. All right.
That must be Cecilia.
Damn, Buki.
No pulse. We're too late.
Good artist.
He,
Die young.
he slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
What a boss bass. Boss bass.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
She don't need that anymore, okay? It's like a knife somewhere, right? I'm thinking there's a knife. Oh, gotta burn her body. Okay. Ooh.
Tore down the door. Bloody handprint platform. Clever. It's his. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
I mean, the effect is okay. Oh, see those? Things are getting a little fishy. Smell. That smelly smell.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Smells.
Smashed mirror.
Smelly.
Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Just wanted the dime. Oh!
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snapped chain.
Okay, okay.
Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snapped chain.
God.
Jewel must have been on it.
It's like how they put some candles in front of merchants.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Whoa. Where the hell are my glasses?
Bloodstains.
Okay.
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
How cute he is.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Let's see. Oh, dude.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
It's probably got his initials on it, man.
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together.
I know what you
then
are,
he set off in
Rihanna.
pursuit of the killer.
Oh, she tied it up again?
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Well, not everything.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman? in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Also, I'm a vampire.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the...
I bought it.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Sorry if it's a little sweaty. I'm a back sweater.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
Yeah, it's your sister!
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights.
Wait, a big
though
gulp?
the latter
What does that
term
mean?
is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Need to drink some blood. Ooh, is that a hot dog?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Bitch, you know what it is. Admit it.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case.
Yeah.
Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Sienna.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, it's being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Sienna received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
What a creep.
Your Grace,
that
Geralt,
angers me like nothing else in real life.
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
Oh, shit.
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eritain,
Oh,
an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid.
Great scene.
But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages.
650,000 years?
Literally.
Regis cannot hold a lie.
Witcher,
And
I
Detlaf
hear you know Regis too. Even that you are
supposed to have
friends.
it tattooed on his forehead. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too, that you are friends. All true. Oh, hi.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you can satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
Oh my god.
What might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
I mean... Oh my god.
Same as humans.
I just really
put them in that situation,
so much.
they'll kill too.
You understand
And he's
this.
like the hardest boss I don't want to
Must be
fight.
why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Regis. Smart boy.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint. My.
Yeah.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
I hate how you can choose one, and you don't know which one is like the bonus one that'll disappear if you don't choose it the first time. It's usually the one that disappears is usually the one that's least related to the plot at hand. I know where the blackmailers are. Okay, Oriana 101. Okay, cool. This one's definitely
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
Oh my God.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Oh my God.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
Well, not God,
It
you know,
would be
thank
quite
God.
some
Me.
coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird.
I'll thank you the Most High.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff.
That's a long...
Good luck, my friend.
What took you so long to get wine?
Splendidly
Turn the fan on toward my face.
I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever.
Just trying to get
I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
I told you not to go talk to her. Let her stay with me. Damn, that's a crib.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Damn.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll.
Oh, fuck.
I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix's mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River. near the
That's not how
Cockatrice
you
Inn.
pronounce that.
Captain de la
Sanford.
Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Huh. Huh. Two men facing the same way, between them someone else face the other way. Huh. Huh. What the fuck is this new one? Oh. You can open to small parties, I can kind of my phone, you can do it in color too. Okay. Fast. Boot black, that's a little racist. Oh. Sienna. I don't care. She's a bitch. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh shit, hell yeah.
I must not go to the medic about this tooth. Ah, my tooth.
Thick ass book.
What's that?
Do you snuff? Oh! Is that bacon? Wait, some cheese.
Hark, Clairvoix!
Hark! Deathlock. ABC. Oh.
Gracious Duchess has hired a witcher to get at the root of these.
A lot of money for me to be happy. 20k at least. Please!
Greetings.
Don't kill me.
What do you have on offer?
This. Okay, man. She's gonna buy those things for us. 444. 444. Alright, cool. So he'll buy for the same price. Alright, cool. Cool.
Farewell.
Good luck.
Thanks, LaFard.
Fresh sausage, tripe, and other offal daily.
The hell is that? Oh, that's Oriana's Kripsky. Okay, alright. Guess I gotta, you know. Well, let's go get some bonus XP. I love that. Shit, close as hell. Damn, bro. What a fresh dumb mom. What is this? That drop? Oh yeah. Drop something, my boy. My boy. Whoa, hey, stop that. Damn, but don't lose that. It's so good. It's so good. I got something to die. You gonna die. I ain't gonna do 5 a.m. Oh, he said midnight. I don't get. Let's make it 11 p.m. noble. Hell yeah. Yo, can we upgrade my crib?
How might I be?
No, that's it. Never have I felt so poor. Alright, how many paintings I need? I need a 1, 2, and 3 paintings. Okay. 4. Cool. About the Hook series room up. Oh, guys, say what up to Marlene. Marlene. Oh, damn, Marlene. Love this bitch.
I thank you for letting me stay. I cannot remember when last I was this happy.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Tears, bro. Damn, 1120. Pull up. Right, step out to the herb. That's me not moving. Oh, sorry. Oh shit, I don't care about that, the fuck? My ass is on. Oh, shit. Where the fuck is Roach? I'm gonna be late. It's murder time. Murder! Yeah, my L3 doesn't work. I open it up and put some paper in the middle of the two things I touch. I guess slipped out. Hey. Oh my god. Roach, just stop. I got you. Almost, buddy.
Slow. Whoa.
What? Hell no. I gotta do the side quest now. Oh shit, you already know. You know, I love my side quest. Alright, let's do it. Oh, Alright. Guess we're here. Man, it's been a good month. Let's attack to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. World may never know. Chill right here, homie. Hey, get away from my boy. Damn, but I want that XP. Damn, dude, those are the most annoying things.
Looks like an Archospore killed him.
The team from the other vineyard will be waiting. Jeez.
Apparently someone's sabotaging operations at Vermintide, but the letter doesn't say who. Need to keep looking. Could still find out.
Something about a waterfall or something here. Something can be found here. Nah, I'm wrong as fuck. Search Coronado, okay. God damn, far stuff. It's not that far or whatever. Alright, just straight that away, okay. It pains me to use this. I don't care about the hit points because 20% XP, man.
Lebioda wept. It is positively risky.
See what the workers have to say. This guy probably sucks.
Drink! Give me a drink!
Yes?
The forest,
Well,
the mighty forest
the brown
Big ass loaf of bread.
Leviold up wet. It is positively reasonable.
Without some
What's the problem?
I acquired this old storehouse at auction. As it turns out, it stinks like an Ophiri larder. And is butch it all. I infested my life's...
Huh. You seem like a dick. You know what dicks get? Overcharged. Damn, I stepped on this insane wrong looking shit.
Oh, this...
Could look into...
Why are they always so cheap?
No, I fear not. Have mercy. Fine, so be it.
I do what?
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages. Reeks in here.
I think carrion means dead bodies. Dead frog? What the hell? Got no money, got no girl. Oh god, no, I took that. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Dressed in yellow, says hello.
Damn, you're ugly.
Suit? Oh, it's not. What is this? Flexing my math points here. Come sit next to me, you fine fellow.
And is the storehouse safe? Well, have you seen to my storehouse?
Oh my god.
Storehouse was full of rotten meat. Attracted ghouls I had to get rid of.
Saint Lebioda's calloused heels. But is it safe now? Completely?
Mm-hmm. Though I'd advise you to clean the meat out quick, before other ghouls show up.
Of course. Yes, I shall put my men to it, tout sweet. Meanwhile, perhaps you need something? I've a meager stock just now, but come back in 2 days to see a full array. At a discount that will make you cross-eyed.
Coming. Come back in 2 days and see a full array.
So long.
Oh. Excuse me. So, Dulciana Windmill, come back in 2 days. Got it. The hell?
Not even a draft horse will.
Oh. It was a right out here. So I gotta go northwest to northeast.
To move the
I should see vineyard. That shall be it.
What's desire your catnip? Let is mine!
So search Coronado for proof of sabotage. Alright. Should be a river here. Maybe this is the river. No. No. Alright, so that means let's go to the What? I'm gonna get my loot? On the map. Okay, this over here. I killed it.
What's going on there?
I'm gonna get my loot. Alright. Cool.
Whoa!
Like an every bull.
Don't diddly! My camel neck aches something fierce.
Oh my. A job well done.
The ground took to
Now,
shake.
but stick out your hand to be kissed. Lift up your bum to make way for a cushion.
Excuse me? Nah. Ooh, green. Oh god damn it. Take it easy.
Try to. Watch out!
Damn it.
Oh, I'm still taking him from us.
You gave me the hiccup.
He's on.
Faster! Faster!
What the hell? Turning him on?
Come on, come closer.
I'll punch him into the earth. I mean, that's a Tempur-Pedic of deaths. You're welcome. Dang. Looked like he died in the middle of a question. I wonder, do I just leave? An hour? Oh, gonna go eat something. I don't want to play again. I want to play all night. Oh, this is the... Oh, no. Anything else to rob? What's your bad day? It's fun night. Damn. What's happening?
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
That's like 246. Damn! 300 buckaroonies. Worth it. Wait, no. Wait, this wasn't a problem? Hey. Show me your feathers, boy. Fuck you up.
blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up here by accident. Interesting. This note plus what I found earlier. Some third parties causing problems at the vineyards. Need to find the spot the letter mentions. Bet I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key opens. Says Great White Terror on the contract.
Aww.
Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though.
It's like the last of its kind. Oh, god damn, that shit's far as fuck. What was that? What are those?
Come on.
Nope.
I'm too old to wander the world.
Sister. Alright, I think now's a good time to go habitat dinner. Save here. Hopefully someone will just... Whoa, hey. Take it easy, girl.